Assalamualaikum, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we do MDCAT Biology 2025 most repeated MCQs. So let's start. So the MCQs number 1 is, which organelle is called the powerhouse of cell? A. Ribosome, B. Golgi apparatus, C. Chloroplast, D. Mitochondria. So the answer is D. Mitochondria, because mitochondria are called the powerhouse of cell because they produce ATP, the energy currency of the cell. So the second one is, what is the basic unit of life? A. Molecule, B. Cell, C. Tissue, D. Organ. So the answer is cell. Cell are the structure and function unit of life. Every organism is made up of cell. DNA replication take place in which phase of the cell? G1 phase, B2 phase, S phase, G2 phase, M phase. So the answer is S phase. S phase, DNA is replicant in the S phase, so both daughter cells get identical genetic material. Which of the following is not the part of electron transport chain? Cytochromes, ATP synthesis, plastocyanin, ubiquin. Answer is plastocyanin. That's in photosynthesis. Plastocyanin belongs to photosynthesis, not respiration, so it is not in the mitochondrial etc. What gas is produced during the light independent reaction of photosynthesis? A. Oxygen, B. Carbon dioxide, D. Glucose, C. Glucose, D. Water. Answer: carbon dioxide. Through carbon dioxide is used, not produced. Tricky question. It is a tricky question. Sometimes students confuse light and dark reaction. So the Kelvin cycle fixes carbon dioxide into glucose. Oxygen is released only in the light reaction. Which of the following is best describe Mendel's law of independent assortment? A. Each pair of alleles separate independently during gamete formation. B. Allele of one gene always affect allele of another gene. C. Dominant allele always mask recessive. D. Traits are blended in offspring. Answer is each pair of alleles separate independently during gamete formation. This explains how different traits are inherited independently, increasing genetic variation. Which hormone is responsible for lowering blood glucose level? Glycogen, insulin, adrenaline, cortisol. Cortisol. So the answer is insulin. What is the functional unit of kidney? Nephron, glomerule, loop of Henle, collecting duct. Answer is nephron. Which part of the neuron receive incoming signals? Axon helical, dendrites, axon terminals, myelin sheath. Answer is dendrites. Dendrites receive impulses and bring them toward the neuron cell body. Which blood cell return deoxygenated blood to heart? Arteries, veins, capillaries, arterioles. Answer is veins. Veins returns blood to the heart, arteries carry it away. In plant, transcription primarily occurs through which structure? Root hairs, xylem vessel, stomata, phloem vessel. Answer is stomata. Which vitamin is synthesized in skin in presence of sunlight? Vitamin A, vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D. Answer is vitamin D, because sunlight converts cholesterol in the skin into vitamin D, vital for calcium absorption. Which of the following is non-communicable disease? Tuberculosis, diabetes mellitus, influenza, HIV and AIDS. So diabetes mellitus, because diabetes is a metabolic disorder, it's not infectious. What is the role of ribosome? Lipid synthesis, protein synthesis, ATP production, digestion of macromolecule. Answer is protein synthesis, because ribosomes are the protein factories of the cell. Which enzyme unzip DNA during replication? A. Ligase, B. RNA polymerase, C. DNA helicase, D. DNA polymerase. Answer is DNA helicase. Helicase unzip the double helicase, so DNA polymerase can copy the strands. Which of these is not a polymerase of glucose? Cellulose, glycogen, chitin, starch. Answer is chitin. Chitin has N-acetyl glucosamine units, not pure glucose. What is the genetic material of most viruses? Protein only, RNA only, DNA only, DNA or RNA depending on virus. So the answer is DNA or RNA depending on virus. Some virus has DNA, other RNA, but never both together. Which blood type is the universal donor? AB positive, O negative, A positive, B negative. Answer is O negative. O negative has no A, B or Rh antigens, so it can be given to anyone. What is osmosis? Movement of solute from low to high concentration, movement of water from high to low solute concentration across semi-permeable membranes, movement of water from low to high concentration, movement of solute from high to low concentration. Answer is movement of water from high to low solute concentration across semi-permeable membranes. Because water movement from low solute to high solute, osmosis is water moving across a semi-permeable membranes. So, which kingdom include organisms that are multicellular and photosynthetic but do not have vascular tissue? Plantae, fungi, protista, bryophytes, non-vascular plants, etc. Answer is bryophytes. Mosses and similar plants lack vascular tissue. Gene mutation in which one base pair is changed is called Fermi shift mutation, point mutation, chromosomal deletion, duplication. Answer is point mutation. In which of the following the first filial generation F1 is homozygous for both trait in dihybrid cross? A. True breeding parents, B. Hybrid parents, C. Self-pollinated F1, D. Back cross with recessive parent. Answer is self-pollinated F1. Selfing F1 hybrids producing F2 with homozygous and heterozygous type. What are the antibodies produced by the body against? Antigens, red blood cell, platelets, toxins only. So the answer is antigens. Antibodies binds to and neutralize antigens. Which part of the brain regulates balance and coordination? Cerebrum, cerebellum, brainstem, hypothalamus. Answer is cerebellum. Cerebellum coordinate balance and movement. What type of bond holds together complementary base pair in DNA? Peptide bond, covalent bond, ionic bond, hydrogen bond. Answer is hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond AT has 2 hydrogen bond, GC has 3, stabilize the double helix. Which gas show up in large amount during anaerobic respiration in yeast? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, methane. Answer is oxygen. Yeast fermentation produce ethanol and carbon dioxide. What is the major function of large central vacuole in plant cell? Photosynthesis, storage and maintaining turgor pressure, C. Producing ribosome, cellular respiration. Answer is storage and maintaining turgor pressure. The large vacuole keeps cell rigid by maintaining pressure. Which of these hormones is secreted by pituitary gland? Thyroxine, insulin, growth hormone, adrenaline. Answer is growth hormone. It stimulates growth and protein synthesis. What is homeostasis? Change in external environment, keeping internal conditions stable, rapid change in body function, growth and reproduction only. So the answer is keeping internal conditions stable. The body maintains balance in temperature, pH and fluids. Which process leads to genetic variation during meiosis? DNA replication, crossing over, binary fusion, mitosis. So the answer is crossing over. Crossing over in prophase 1 creates unique gametes. Which tissue cover body surface and line organs? Nervous tissue, muscle tissue, epithelial tissue, connective tissue. So the answer is epithelial tissue. It covers surface and lines cavities from protection and secretion. Which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? Carbon dioxide, methane, oxygen, and nitrous oxide. Oxygen. So the answer is oxygen. Carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide are greenhouse gases, but oxygen is not. What is the main function of phloem in plant? Transport water, transport food, support system, gas exchange. Answer is transport food in the form of sugar. Phloem carry food from leaf to storage organs. Blood clotting involve which of the following cell components? Erythrocytes, leukocytes, platelets, plasma only. So the answer is platelets. Platelets form plugs and releasing clotting factors. Which organ produce bile? Pancreas, gallbladder, liver, stomach. Answer is liver. The liver make bile, gallbladder only store it. In which part of the human digestive system is most nutrient absorption? Stomach, small intestine, large intestine, mouth. Answer is small intestine. Its villi and microvilli increase surface area for absorption. What are stomata used for? Water absorption, gas exchange, transport of nutrients, photosynthesis directly. So the answer is gas exchange. They allow carbon dioxide and release oxygen and water vapor. What is true about prokaryotic cell? Have membranes bounded organelle, DNA in a nucleus, no nucleus DNA in cytoplasm, usually multicellular. So the answer is no nucleus DNA in cytoplasm because prokaryotic DNA lies in the cytoplasm, not in a nucleus. Which type of immunity is developed after vaccination? A. Innate immunity. B. Passive immunity. C. Active immunity. D. Non-specific immunity. So the answer is active immunity. Vaccine trains the body to make memory cells and antibodies. The human heart has how many chambers? 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is 4. 2 arteria, 2 ventricles keep oxygenated and deoxygenated blood separately. Where in plant does photosynthesis primarily occur? Roots, stem, leaf, flower. So the answer is leaf. Chloroplast in mesophyll cell capture light energy. Which molecule carries amino acid to ribosomes during protein synthesis? mRNA, DNA, tRNA, and rRNA. So the answer is tRNA. tRNA deliver amino acid to ribosomes during translation. Which process break down glucose to pyruvate, releasing some ATP without oxygen? A. Krebs cycle. B. Glycolysis. C. Fermentation. D. Calvin cycle. So the answer is glycolysis. Occur in cytoplasm, producing small ATP without oxygen. What is anthropogenic in ecology? A. Natural ecological process. B. Human influenced ecological change. C. Animal species evolution. D. Geological time scales. So the answer is human influenced ecological change. Example include pollution, deforestation, and greenhouse gases. Which of these is not a type of muscular tissue in human? Skeletal, cardiac, smooth, elastic. So the answer is elastic. Human have skeletal, cardiac, and smooth muscles, not elastic. So What is the term for the physical expression of gene? A. Genotype, B. Phenotype, C. Allele, G. Chromosome. So the answer is phenotype. Phenotype is observable traits, genotype is genetic makeup. Which of the following is part of innate immunity? Antibodies produced by B cell, skin barrier and mucous membrane, C. Memory cells, D. Vaccination response. Answer is skin barrier and mucous membrane. They form the first line of defense against pathogens. Which one of these is responsible for carrying oxygen in blood? Plasma, white blood cell, red blood cell, or platelets? So the answer is red blood cell. Hemoglobin in red blood cells binds oxygen for delivers to tissue. Which of the following is a connective tissue? Neuron, cartilage, epithelial cell, D. Muscle fiber. So the answer is cartilage. It joins and supports structure like the ear and nose. What is the process by which plant lose water vapor through stomata? A. Photosynthesis, B. Respiration, C. Transcription, D. Germination. So the answer is transcription. It cools the plant and creates suction for water transport. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment. I will make more for you. Thank you. Like, subscribe and share, please.